Good morning, everyone. Boker Tov. You know, someone once did the following thought experiment. They said, if you're walking with a cup of coffee and someone bumps into you and the coffee spills all over you, and I ask you, why did coffee spill out of the cup? You would answer, because someone bumped into me. But the truth is, the reason coffee spilled out of your cup was because you were carrying a cup of coffee. If you were carrying a cup of water, water would have spilled out of your cup. You see, we all get moments in life when we are all shaken up. Life throws things at us. But what spills out of our cup is dependent on what we filled our cup with. You see, if we have a cup filled with love and gratitude and appreciation and joy, then even when we get shooken up in life, what spills out is that positive energy, that gratitude and love. But if we have pent up anger, resentment, discontent, jealousy, then when we get shooken up, all of those negative emotions come pouring out. We're living through a moment in life that we are all shaken by the events that are going on every single day. Tragedies, heartbreak, war, hostages, so much grief, so much sadness. But what we've also seen is that at these moments, those who carry hostilities in their hearts, more hatred and more anger, more anti-Semitism comes pouring out of them. It's an outlet for all of their evil and negative hate and emotions to come pouring out of them. And we see that on full display. But on the other hand, those people who live life with joy, with gratitude, with love, we see more of that love and goodness pouring out of them. You see, Korach in this week's Torah portion was a person who carried jealousy and discontent in his heart. And so when crisis hit the Jewish people, and they were told 40 years you're going to have to wander in the desert, the mission of going to Israel has been aborted. That was last week's Torah portion. He steps forward and says, Moses, why are you the leader? I should be the leader. And Moses says, be happy. You're a Levite. Why do you need to be a Kohen like my brother Aaron? But he's unhappy. He's ungrateful. He has a negative attitude. He's jealous. And that comes pouring out of him. And that's his downfall. But what we're seeing today is that when the Jewish people are shaken up to the core, the amount of love and goodness and people seeking to do better and to be a blessing to others and to extend kindness is so moving and so touching, because you see that even in the midst of all of this, with all the grief, all they want to do is get closer to God and closer to their fellow Jews. And this is so inspiring because it shows us what we really have within ourselves. The war, the 12-day war, thank God for now, is over. And it was called the War of Am Kalavi, based on the words of Bilam the prophet, who said they are a nation that rises up like a lioness. Now it's interesting, a Lavi, Kalavi is a lioness, a female lion. That's the name of the war, named after the strength of women. And boy, have we seen the strength of women throughout all the wars since October 7th. We've seen the women holding down the homes as their husbands went to battle, dealing with the children in and out of the shelters. Remarkable. It's a fitting tribute to the women. Am Kalavi, a nation of lionesses, female. But I saw a picture which really touched my heart and brought such joy to me. And that was in Shari Tzedek Hospital. There were hundreds of babies born over the last 12 days. And it's a special sheltered unit where these mothers gave birth in the middle of the war as missiles are raining down. And someone brought beautiful onesies for all the babies. And you saw a picture of dozens of babies wearing these beautiful onesies. And in Hebrew it said, Yeshli ima lavia. I have a mother who is a lioness. What a beautiful sentiment. These babies are born into the world to mothers who have such courage and strength and fortitude. And that's what we're witnessing every single day. Let us continue our gratitude, our appreciation for all the blessings, despite all the sadness and tragedy that we're experiencing. And let us fill our cups with more love, more positive energy, more gratitude and appreciation. And that will be our greatest strength. Have a wonderful day.